Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Travel with Tonya. Day 3, the final day of this tour. And we're gonna go more into the artsy side of Jamaica. So it's a little slow pace, but very interesting. Jamaica, Kingston in particular, has a lot of cultural history, musically, and it's just a space where people oftentimes forget. But I feel like it's a great space to be in if you're into music, if you're into arts. Kingston is definitely the spot to visit. So you're gonna want to stick around for this video. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hey guys, what's up? Day 3. And we're with Kingston Guided Tour. I'm with Kingston Guided Tour, and we will be going to Water Lane Art District today. I've been there several times, probably like 4 times already, and then we're heading to where the adventure will take us. But yeah, it's been a great tour so far, documenting. So let's check it out. I'm heading there. I'm a bit late, but yeah. So guys, this is the National Gallery of Jamaica, and it is located in the historic Kingston waterfront. This is where the island's rich artistic heritage comes alive, and it was founded in 1974. It is the oldest and largest public art museum in the English-speaking Caribbean, and it's home to a diverse collection of artwork that tells the story of Jamaica's history, struggles, and triumphs. At the gallery, you will find groundbreaking sculptures from Edna Manley, and she's known as the mother of Jamaican art, to, beautiful paintings by Albert Huey, and my most important artist, Malachi Copper Reynolds, with his spiritual works. He does amazing sculptures. He is what we called an intuitive artist. He was self-taught, right? The gallery also hosts rotating exhibition, educational programs, and workshop. And it's just a great space for creatives and visitors to view amazing Jamaican pieces. They also have a gift shop for, souvenirs. They also carry unique Jamaican art and souvenirs for you to, support. It's $400 Jamaican to enter. Teacher, students, and senior citizens pay $200 Jamaican. And on Sundays, it's free. So you can always check them out.
All right, I'm here with Shireen and Barbara
And me.
and Tony. Yes, doing our normal, I would say, adjusted water lane tour. One of the most amazing aspects of downtown Kingston, we try to either refurbish or just try to paint and bring life to particular buildings. Oops, sorry, no problems. Particular buildings that had no life or no energy for many, many years.
So these were old buildings.
Are still old buildings, but what happened is that when we paint, or when Kingston Creative painted or got an opportunity to do the murals, it brought a new energy to these locations. So now you can see more vibrant and more, it can capture history better.
Right.
Because even over here, this one here was done by Joshua Solas, Matthew McCarthy, and Maurice Hibbert. And this is more about, this is basically done for Olympics.
Yeah.
So Olympics time was like, a year ago. This was more to give credence and respect to the people who have come before. I think this is Merlin Ate. You can see Simon Cole.
So would you say that this project by Kingston Creative was started to revitalize Kingston as downtown Kingston as a destination for tourists to come and visit?
All right. So if Paint Jamaica was phase 1, then this would definitely be like a phase 2, because Paint Jamaica, Fleet Street did started a real revolution. I would say most of the hoteliers, ROK, and even with Ribby's and that building on Victoria Pier or the pier, really got the energy to basically start. And even the Grace building, headquarters, that was basically helped and started, I guess, started to help from this kind of energy. So it is important that we preserve this kind of energy, of course, and make sure that we can bring more people down here to to do things that Shireen is doing. That particular piece was
Is that Hindu?
no, well,
Indian.
it was sponsored by Embassy of India.
India.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is why.
That's you.
Yes. So we have a lot of exhibitions are sponsored by or now sponsored by embassies, companies, and things like that, and it's a good thing. I mean, what started as just people painting and getting a vibe of the area, they're just trying to give credence to certain aspects of our culture, and just give credence to some certain aspects of our culture, and then hopefully it can help to revitalize certain areas of downtown Kingston. Music City is respect to the music that comes from the island of Kingston.
So we're at the beautiful water lane, and as you can see, there are lots of murals here dedicated to different aspects of Jamaican culture. Here you have the Indian culture, which we're out of many one people, that is our motto, and so you have different murals here. Very nice. People come here and do photo shoots, they come and do walking tours. Kingston Creative, who actually started this, has something the last Sunday of every month, and you can just come here and enjoy. It's a family event, so a lot of people come here a lot from all over the world. So what it is that this was started to make downtown a place where visitors can come and enjoy. It's a safe space. This is a directory like where you can see everything here. It shows you where the murals are and the different streets, and you have to download the app on App Store or Google. And this is where it starts.
Heritage architecture, music culture, street art, some creative space, so they have more color coded.
You see
Stops.
here it says book a tour and shop download the Jamaican app today.
Yeah.
So that's the information you have to get before.
But I can't hear for one particular.
No, I like this mural because it represents Jamaican culture. You see the pan chicken man here. Jamaican nice one look. It's very graphic. I like it. People playing dominoes right here.
Yes.
They playing ball. This is someone getting drinks by the bar. Really Jamaican feel, you know. This is more educational. This was dedicated by the Kiwanis Club of New Kingston. So you have them here doing voluntary work. Marcus Garvey. You know. Really nice.
Where the brick is?
Yeah. This one is I like this one. You can, this is Braille, so you can actually, if you're visually impaired, but the story is good.
That's right.
I like what he's doing. So you have the braille here.
But yeah, so is explain the history of Kingston through the music, right? We when we bring people on this lane, we give an example of okay, this lane is one of the many lanes that people used to, or I would say entrepreneurs from that time, which immigrants, Chinese immigrants, Indian immigrants, Syrians, anybody from around the world would have their goods be loaded in the back right here. See the loading zone sign right there is similar to what it used to be back in the early 1900s, late 1800s, 1700s as well. What eventually started to happen is that the first people behind the music of Jamaica, the Chinese entrepreneurs, they had electric shops and thus the equipment. So what would happen is that they would kind of create a studio out of where the shop would be. So in addition to having their workers come in and test out the equipment, they have people outside of the testing equipment. And from that came producers like Leslie Clark, who was instrumental in the start of Desmond Decker's career and also Bob Marley's career. But Desmond Decker and Bob Marley were welders before they. Actually, Desmond Decker is one who introduced music to Bob Marley initially and carried him to Leslie Clark to start his career. And his first song was A Cup of Coffee. That's the name of his first tune. That's Bob Marley with Desmond Decker. And sorry, and Leslie Clark. So Desmond Decker is important for that reason and very, very, very. He was considered the second international superstar we ever had as a Jamaican artist. So what I do on the tour normally is play the songs that people might recognize from his catalog. Just two. So I just play one that I show you. Probably I'm guessing that you might know, and one that you definitely know. Alright, so
Good job.
again, you have people on the tour that might have they don't know Desmond Decker hear the song, and they might see it in TV shows and things like that, but they don't know. And this was released 1967, and I think it topped out at number 7 on the charts. One of the songs that are used mainly in so many TV shows, anything depicting British. Oh, Mike.
Okay.
No man, no, I did it outside and I have because inside we doing it for the first time.
Okay.
Alright, so I would say, I was saying before, 1967 this song was released, and this song is, I would say, the backdrop for a lot of people in regards to Jamaican culture and linked to England. So you hear that song a lot.
Okay.
And the next song I'm going to play was even more popular, and it achieved a British #1, which I think Bob Marley achieved in his career. So I'm not going to test Barbara to find out if she knows, because I'm pretty sure she knows this song, but I'm unsure she knows the words, but she must have heard it as well. So let me play that one for you.
Get up in the morning,
You know this song, Barbara?
Oh.
And Sherry?
Get up in the morning, stay the sun, so that every mountain on my face, on a baby, darling, just said I want you to see.
So all of the information is on that QR code as well, but I'll leave it alone for now. I know you have people QR code. Interesting things about this artwork before I talk about Janet and his music is that she had the good sense to incorporate the pole into the artwork. So normally, people would just complain about she just decided to, okay, when you go behind it, you can still hear, right here you can still hear, and then she just basically painted everything to, I told her that is amazing work and amazing foresight. So you incorporate environment into your artwork. Albums to his name, which is is a lot, but it didn't take too much out of him because at the time those albums are 4 songs, 2 songs, or things like that. Oh, yeah, man. I was showing Tony and the names of the albums. Yeah, something would be like "Love Me Baby" and "Love Me Baby True," yeah, things like that, right after each other. But yeah, most importantly, he had an influence on the music. He was, I would say, one of the spearheaders for Lovers Rock that became extremely popular in the late 70s, early 80s as a singer who is not quite reggae, but not quite dancehall either. He just did I would say R&B in the 80s where dancehall was coming to the fore, and there was no real money behind it, as what Barbara explained before. They were thinking about royalties. We're thinking about, we're making some songs, be popular for the night. Peter Tosh is the tallest whaler. Yes, Peter Tosh is the tallest whaler, which is not hard to achieve considering that Bunny was like 5'2". Bob Marley was like 5'6" or 5'7". Yeah, and then Peter Tosh was like 6'3". So Lee was really, that's the perfect word to describe him. If you look on some of the older images, you see all three of them together, they look like a big man and 2 little boys. But yeah, he was one of the founding members of the Wailers, and he had a reputation of being the more aggressive one, which is not necessarily true if you read up anything about Bob Marley, how he was to get his music on the radio. Yeah, but apparently at that time these other musicians had to be a little bit forceful with the radio DJs. So for him, he had a lot of, after leaving the Wailers, he had a lot of hits that became and he started to hang out with a lot of the international superstars at the time. Rolling Stones and Bob Dylan are the people who took some of his songs and became hits. But the songs that we're going to focus on are the ones that are palatable for our guests. Yes, and some of the famous ones that have been used and referenced many times. And we can play them today. Yes, let's play this one right here.
Sitting in the morning sun and watching all the birds passing by.
And there you have it, guys. My 3-day Kingston tour has come to an end. I hope you enjoyed this series. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet, please do. And until next time, guys, see you soon, and thank you so much for watching.